All right. Hello, beautiful people. So we have some great updates. As you know, in an earlier video, you saw the interior framing and the floor. But now we've got the electric, plumbing, and propane rough-in done. So that's great. And that was Eric and Ben and Troy. They did an amazing job, and Patrick on the electric. So this is the mechanical room. And here is where is the battery and the inverter. So we got all of that moved from the RV into the house, which is awesome. And let me move this. So you can see the batteries down here, the inverter. So now it's not outside in the RV, which is wonderful. And the solar panels are now up on the roof, which is great. So that's set. It's going to be a little bit of a problem with the drywalling. Probably gonna have to take it down and move some stuff around, but it was worth keeping everything inside out of the cold. So we'll start the plumbing rough-in. So here's the water supply coming in from the well. And basically we've got the propane line for the water heater, and then we've got the hot and the cold for the washer dryer. And basically what happens, the way that it routes through the house, is it comes up to above the interior frame wall. The red is the hot line on top, the blue is the cold line on the bottom, and it goes each direction into the house. So those essentially are our lines, and then you can see, we'll walk this way, so the lines go up along the top, and then the water comes down here to the kitchen sink, hot and cold. And then over here, we've got the propane line coming down for the stove. And then I also made a propane line coming in because I want an electric propane fridge so that I can switch between electricity and propane as needed. I've got 2 fridges and 2 stoves in the house, so if I want to reduce the amps on the system, I can just switch to propane. And then we'll go over here. And the bathrooms are pretty much the same on each side, so I'll just show you one. But the lines come down into the bathrooms. So here's the sink for the bathroom, hot, cold. And the toilet for the bathroom is down here. And then here's the shower with the 7-foot something shower head. So we get to stand here and maybe look out the window. I don't know how I'll finish all of this yet. Tile here for sure. And then you can see we flat framed the bathroom wall because we wanted to save space. So the plumbing is behind the wall. And I'm thinking about how to finish this wall back here. I don't know if I'm actually going to pack it completely out. So some questions there. And then one other thing I'm going to show you on the other end of the house. Let's see. What else can I say? You've all seen the floors. So down here, this line is coming in from the cistern, which is buried in the berm on the external east side of the house. So backing up, essentially, where I'm standing right here, there is a cistern on the other side of this wall, 1,750 gallon tank. This line comes in from outside. This PEX from the cistern. They routed it behind the wall. And then we dug it underneath the shower pan. And it comes out here. And this gray water, the cistern catches water from the roof, catches rainwater. And I do have a permit for that. Just a little tip in Alamosa County at least. If you own 35 acres or more, if you're zoned rural, you actually can get a rooftop collection rainwater permit for the amount of water that your well allows. And a rural well allows enough water usage for 2 homes, an acre of gardening and livestock. So more water than I would ever use. And so I can actually legally collect that much rainwater. So people say it's illegal in Colorado. It's not. You just need to be zoned rural. So anyway, the gray water from the roof comes through here, this line, and what we're gonna do is put in a pump And then this will water the greenhouse bed and all of the plants in the greenhouse. So I don't have gray water running through the rest of the house. As you see, I'm just pumping well water for the house usage. The gray water will water the plants. So it doesn't do, it's not recycled through the house, but it goes straight to the greenhouse, the water for the plants. So that's what we got going on. And then obviously the other part of the plumbing is the vent pipes. So this piping goes up and across the ceiling and it all vents out. So this is the venting through the roof. So they put in the water piping, the vent, they routed the cistern water and then they put in the vent piping and they put in the propane lines, and they did that in like 3 days. They did an amazing job. They're awesome. I love them. And everything's almost ready for inspection. So I think I could get the water inspection anytime. We're calling them and making an appointment, and then the electric needs a little bit of wrap up before we're ready to call the inspector. And then it's on to the rest of the finishing. So Adobe and all of the finishing. So that's the update. I'm hoping to be in about a year ready to move in. So love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye.